Yo, finally decided to make this, man. Been thinking about this for a while. Finally decided to get down to it, man. Without further ado, let's jump right into this. Hey, what's going on, little dragons? How are you feeling today? If you're feeling good, please do let me know down in the comments below. Drop a like on this video, share this video with your friends and family, and don't forget to punch that subscribe button, as it will help your little dragon out. Squeaky chair, man. Absolutely squeaky chair. Let's help your little dragon out so very much today. Thank you. I thought about this for a while, and because about a year ago, or yes, just over a year ago, I made a video similar to this. The only difference is I made it at the warehouse instead of at home, like this video itself. It was one with Royal Mail, and obviously it didn't end well for me. So yeah, those of you who are curious about what I'm talking about, I'll drop it down in the description. Basically, I ended up losing my job because of this reason, but I'll drop it down in the description. You guys can go check that out. I don't want to ruin the spice for you anymore, but this one, I think I'm on a safe boat here because I'm filming this at home, but can't be too sure. So for that sake, I'm not going to talk about which warehouse I work at, and hopefully this actually applies to every warehouse, so I don't really think it makes a difference anyway. But this one, I just have a feeling, I don't know, I just wanted to make this video just to put it out there. So some of you I know that are curious based on the other video that I made about Royal Mail. So those of you who may be interested in Amazon, joining Amazon, I'm sure that this video would be of some use for you. So I just want to talk about that. Let's go. And before we do, yeah, it doesn't matter if I don't cover everything in this video because I'm planning on doing more of these sort of videos. So if I don't cover everything in this video, that's still fine. I would do some more videos in the future. If you would like me to do it like on a regular basis, or if there's any questions, definitely do not hesitate to ask me down in the comments. And let me know if you've subscribed so that I would, go and respond to you instantly. I'm kidding about that. If you subscribe, that'll be great for me. So I'm just trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. If you can get me to that, that would mean an absolute world. But yeah, if there's any questions as well, let me know down in the comments. If you're feeling good, let me know down in the comments. So let's jump right in. Okay, so now I'm only going to talk about my experience as working there. Just me. This may not be the same experience that other people experience. This is just what I've seen from Amazon and whatever. So first of all, the pay was great. There's a bonus. They give you a bonus for probation. 3 months you work there. If you sustain, you behave, you don't do anything, you don't take any days off unless they offer it to you and stuff, and you don't do any of that, you get after 45 days, I think 90 days they give you £1,000, and 45 days they give you 500. First 45 days 500, second 45 days they give you the other 500. So that's like the probation period, and then you get your permanent working there. They decide if they want to keep you permanent, and after that you can go change like areas, I think, and then you can change even warehouses and stuff. So the shift that I'm on, I'm actually doing full time. I'm not doing part time. There's also a part time option, which is 20 hours, 2 days a week. For me, it's full time, 40 hours. Plus, if there's any overtime, that applies to both. You get your overtime and you get your payments for that, and then the tax and all the things that come under payments, as well as shifts. If you do 5, I think you get 1.5 extra, and you get double pay extra if you do 6 days. You get 1.5 for 5 days. If you do 6 days, you get double the pay for that last day. I'm pretty sure I've not done 6 days before. So basically, how it all worked was, I applied basically online to Amazon.co.uk. I actually applied to the one in my city, but I got a different one because they needed people for that warehouse. So they contacted me and they said, yeah, we're happy to take you on. All they basically asked was like proof, driving license, proof of your residency in England, stuff like that. I think DBS, I think they also asked for my DBS and stuff. So yeah, I was clear of anything. So I basically just, yeah, any papers, I've got it all ready. Take it all, you know, scan it, send it through. After that, they contacted me and they said, like, we need people urgently for this warehouse, so would you like to apply, would you like to go forward? I was like, yeah, sure, blah blah blah. I did it and I applied and I basically got in, and that's what happened. So they wanted me to do we did like a little assessment beforehand, which is very easy. It's literally just common sense. Basically, if you speak English, if English is your first language, you shouldn't have a problem with this at all. If it's not, even then, like, it shouldn't really be a problem. It's just, you know, listening and learning. Then there's also the induction day, and then they do a whole like big speech of it. It's a very big speech, and then at the end you guys do your tests. And usually if you speak English or you can read, and you can also have a translation option, so it's not really a big deal. It's fairly straightforward, that's what I mean. I'm not saying it's easy, it's just like straightforward. The procedure is very straightforward, that's what I'm saying. Me, so have I explained what I did? Yeah, the tests and everything, I did my test and everything went well. The exam and the induction, here's what's funny. I'm not asking, you're not going to copy this. I'm telling you right now, do not like forget that I've done this, but I'm just going to tell you because I find it funny, but really you shouldn't be doing that. What happened was, the induction, I literally fell asleep. You know, I couldn't stay awake. It was at home on the computer, so they explain the whole thing and then you do the test. So what happened with my test was, I fell asleep, I could not stay awake. It was a couple of hours. I think they went through everything and stuff. I was just like half awake, half asleep. I was trying to write things down. It was just like really difficult for me because I'm not a morning person at all. I only do night shifts. So working like that crazy in the morning was really difficult for me. So what I did was I fell asleep in the injection. And then as I woke up from my sleep, it's been like a couple of hours. So I think it was early morning 7 to about 12. So 12 o'clock, they're like, okay guys, now you're about to do your test. And I was like, oh my god. Okay, let's face anything, so let's go. So they gave the test, they gave a link, we went to the test, and I think they said, I know now that they said, come back after you do the test. At the time, at the moment, I didn't realize that's what they said. I was like, oh, so do we do the test and then go, or do we have to come back? So I did the test. Well, they said I think they did say come back. I knew afterwards, but I did the test from my sleep. It was literally just common sense, basically. They'd show you pictures, they ask you questions. It's just basic common sense. And I did have a lot of like knowledge about beforehand about like, flammable stuff, oxidizers, like, all these things in science classes. And I did my research about Amazon before, so it was super easy for me. I just knew what I was doing, got the marks. And then I didn't know if I should exit or do that, and I don't think anyone finished. I think I was the first one to finish. So I was like, okay, I'm waiting. And I was like, let's just go and take a shower, let's freshen up a bit. So I went, you know, took a shower, I brushed. I came straight from sleep, so I didn't have any time. Like literally when I wake up was 58. So I had to quickly come downstairs, turn my laptop on and go and join the meeting. That's why, so I didn't get a chance to do anything. But then I went back, you know, I showered, brushed, got ready, and came back down to turn off the laptop. And that's when they say, as I turned the laptop on, the screen was, you know, the screen was black. And as I turned it on to exit, they're like, welcome back. So that was my luck. You know, they said welcome back because yeah, that's the time that it was finished. So both my timings were perfect because first time, as soon as I woke up, that's when the test happened, and as soon as I come back from my shower, that's when everybody finished. And I'm not saying you should do this, you should not do this, do not copy what I do. It's just funny because this is what happened to me. It's just to say that it's fairly simple, the test was. And then, yeah, they was asking like what questions. It was all in English. It was some man, some woman. The last one was, what was the last one? Oh yeah, they were like, any questions? And they was like, okay, let me have a deal with you. If you have no questions, you can leave this meeting right now. Do you know how fast everybody clicks that exit button? I've never seen anything that fast before. Everybody was out. So I was out straight away as well. And that was good. And then we came the first day, you know, They give you these walkie-talkies and talk about different areas. This is like human resources. This is picking. There's a couple of things. I think there's picking, there's packing. So there's a lot of walking around. I was gonna ask for picking. There's like, yeah, now you have to do this sort of stuff. Yeah, I was like, okay, 3 months later, we'll think about doing picking, because picking was like the most appealing to me, because I like to be fit. I like to be more active with my work. I like to move around and stuff. But that's not the one that they gave me for now, so we'll change afterwards. And then there's shipping, and then there's picking, packing, shipping, receiving, water spider. I think that's like, I think that they're like, I'm not too sure, so I'm not gonna say, I don't know what that is. And then there's some other stuff. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So my work is, I've been doing receiving. That's my thing. So you scan a lot and you put it in. Yeah, as long as you can meet your targets, as long as you don't disappoint any of the managers there, anybody there, it's basic. It's fairly simple. It's very straightforward. Just scan. You know, if there's like bulks of the same ones, you just put the number in. If there are not the same one, you scan one. As long as you pick the right items and you've got the target all sorted, then you can, you know, take your time and pick every item that comes your way. But first, you just need to, you know, it needs to be, you know, you need to, your focus level should be like 100 as soon as you go in. And that's why I have like blinkers, you know, the Peaky Blinders, you know, like also, I'm just focused, you know, I literally accept everything. You're not allowed to listen to any music there, so there's like nothing diverting you, you're just there 100%, like instantly. And then when you do that, you know, as you move on, basically, yeah, you can, you know, relax and slow down a bit. And yeah, that's fine. That's good. That's going well for me right now. Yeah. What else do I need to say? Well, my shift, if I said that my manager and my leaders, they're all really great. Yeah, but that applies to me. Yeah, my managers, my leaders, they're all really friendly. They're all like friends. They treat me, you know, they make it really comfortable for me to work. And I don't know if that applies to every warehouse. If your warehouse manager is not treating you right, that's got nothing to do with me, because it's your warehouse and stuff. If you came to the same warehouse as me, on night shift, as I said, I'm not going to tell you which one it is, but if you do bump into me, that will be interesting. That will be very interesting. But yeah, I can guarantee you, if you're on the same one as me, the managers are like amazing people. They don't put too much pressure on you. They say it politely as well. If they want work out of you, they do say it politely. They're strict, but they say it very like politely, and they respect you. They treat you like, well, they do kind of sort of treat you like humans. But the thing is, the work days are really long. 10 hours for 4 days consecutive. You can take like 1 day shift switch, which I tend to do, so I donut my shifts. So I have 2 days work, 1 day off, and then 2 days. This way I can like get my sleep back together. And also you can take off flexi. Right now it's peak hours, so you can only take off 2 hours per week. So for me, the other day I was so tired I couldn't even stay awake, so I took the 2 hours, instead of taking it at the end and going home like some people do, I took it between my shift, somewhere in the middle, at 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock. So it was like sort of like after my break and stuff. So after my break I went on that, and I found out they could do it. So I went on my phone, I booked it for 2 hours from 12 to 2, and I went to the canteen and I went to sleep, and because I really could not stay awake that day, because consecutive, it's so much pressure on me. Actually, even worse, the other day, because I get the bus there and I get the bus back. I take 2 buses there, 2 buses back. I fell asleep on the bus that was going back from that city to my city. I fell asleep. That when I woke up, I realized that the people that are on my bus, because at night, you know, the people that are on your bus, there's a lot of those funny, shady kind of people there. And when I'm seeing like normal, like decent looking people, I was like, oh my god, I'm on the wrong bus, or this is the badge, the people of the morning shift that are going back. So I'm like, oh my god, get me off. Luckily I realized straight away, because they were like, when did you come in? I don't remember taking you on the bus. That's because I didn't leave. You know, I'm the one that came from, you know, when we come in here, from the night shift. And yeah, I just slept through, and he was like, okay, and he let me out. Oh my god. That's how tired that. So it is really tiring. And at home, I was sleeping like a baby, you know, every single day. At home, I was sleeping like a baby. But yeah, the only thing I could probably say about it is 4 hours or 4 days a week or 5 days a week is really, it's kind of tough, especially me going by myself and not without a car, like 2 buses to get there, 2 buses back. Altogether, it'll be about 13 hours that I'll be working. So from the time I leave my house to the time I come back, altogether it'll be 13 hours in a day, and then 8 hours sleep. So what does that leave me with? What's that? Meeting my maths. 21 hours, and then what, 4 hours left to get ready. So 2 hours before, 2 hours after, to like get ready and to go to eat and stuff. I probably don't even get time to eat. I'm already a really skinny guy. I probably don't even get time to eat. So yeah, the timing, I think, is really difficult if you're trying to do other things, like how I'm trying to find time to do YouTube and stuff. That's really difficult for me. But for this, for money, as a job, I think it's great. For me, for now, right now, I'm young. This is like more than enough for me. So yeah, those of you young guys, those of you not so young guys, it's okay. It doesn't matter. If you're planning on going, I'd say, you know, apply, come in. You can always say no afterwards. If it's not right for you, you can always say no, you can always leave. So I think somebody has left. I'm pretty sure somebody has, somebody has left for us. They just tried it for a while and they didn't feel like this job was right for them, and they've left. And people like me, who I'm doing this job and I'm like, this job is more than enough. Just if the 4 days I can do it as 3 days, and the rest of my time I can focus on my YouTube and focus on other things, that's good. That would be ideal for me. But other than that, I have no problems. You know, I'm really satisfied with this job. So yes, that's what I wanted to say. This is what it's like for me to work at Amazon Houseman. Now, if there's any questions you have about this or from the information I've given you, there's 3 things I wanted to cover. One, it's not, it drains a lot of your energy throughout the whole day. Yes, it does, absolutely. Hey, there's 3 points I wanted to make, so that's 1 point. There's the second point, which was, it's not like stress. It won't like destroy you mentally or anything like that. It's still fine, it's still a good job. I do nights. If you're some day person, it will be, you know, it'll probably be better for you. And you, as I said, every week you can take flex. There's some certain techniques that I use. I don't know if anyone else uses it, which is you take flexi between your shift, within your shift, so that you can relax in that time, which makes the shift go a bit faster and for it to be a bit easier for you to do. And if you take, like, if you donut your shift like what I do, which is instead of doing 4 straight days, you can just take one of the days. If you take the second day and put it at the start, you have 2 days and 1 day off, and then you have 2 days. Or you can take the third day and put it at the back, and you have the same formula. So that's what I do. So I might say that. And then getting in the exams, the risk assessment, it's all basic common knowledge. If there's any doubt you have, literally consult your manager and consult your team leader. There's a spill, go and call them if you have any doubt on your, if you look at your items, and then there's items there that you don't know if you should be in the warehouse or not, or does it depend, does it belong here or not, instantly go and, I would just go and find my manager and let them handle it, because they obviously know more than me. So it's fairly straightforward, that's what it is. The tests, make sure you sit in that test on your induction, make sure you actually sit through it and get it. Also, if you stay without taking any flexi, without taking anything, if you stay for 4 days on your work, you get this £50 bonus every single week. So if you take your flexi, you do not get that £50 bonus. You still get paid for the shift, but you don't get this bonus. So yeah, just remember that if you're going to take flexi. I don't think VTO affects it. VTO is like virtual time off that they offer you. You can take that as paid, which does come off your holiday. But if you take it as unpaid, it doesn't really come off your holiday. So yeah, that's all I have to say. It's not like a big secret or anything. This is basically all there is to know. It's a really good job. yeah, if you're in your tests, make sure you stay in it, make sure you understand it. I already understood it, and I've already done my reading research before I did the test. That's why I literally got away with it. But if you are somebody, just do it as you wish. You know, do it as you wish. That's what I say. So yes, my little dragons, if this was useful for you, drop a like on the video. You know, share this video. Please hit that subscribe button. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. I've been trying for a whole year. You know, I want to get it by this year. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. That's all right. But it'll be a really good help. It'll be a really big help. If this video was useful for you, it'll be really big help for you to, you know, subscribe and share and help me grow and do this, you know, do more YouTube. You know. But yeah, 1,000 subscribers would be absolutely awesome. So don't forget to punch that subscribe button. And yeah, let me know down in the comments below if you want to see more of these. If there's any questions, absolutely anything about Amazon, do not hesitate, do not be afraid to ask me, because I'll definitely answer all the questions. Go on my description, I will put down the links to my Royal Mail videos, which is similar to this, but you'll know, just go and check those out. And yeah, that's all I have to say. That's all I have to say, I think. Yeah, there'll be more of these videos in the future, but until then, oh yeah, I'm not making any videos anywhere near the warehouse, man. I'm not taking that risk at all. So yeah, literally no. If there's any videos I make, it's from here, right in this point, as far away as possible. So for my own sakes, but that's what I'm saying. Thanks so much for watching, my little dragons. If you enjoyed this, punch that subscribe button, share, subscribe, and drop a like. And I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all safe. Stay home, stay safe, stay blessed, stay awesome, my little dragons, and I'll definitely see you in the next video.